These German businesses have one thing in common: a bank they can trust.
In a small town, a bank must be friendly.
I think you can really rely on a bank.
This is Lower Bavaria, where the beers are bigger and the economy is strong. Richard Werner, Professor of Banking at Southampton University, grew up here.
12,000 inhabitants, and there's several banks here. These are not-for-profit banks. They're local, they lend locally. And what did they do in the recession? Well, they actually increased their lending.
Germany has a network of local banks built on relationships with people.
We know our customers and they know us. They know us as person and we know their business. We know their history and they know our history. This is our success.
Beer has put Bavaria on the map. With 120 people, this is one of the biggest local employers. They began bottling here in the 19th century. For generations, Count von Arco's family has built a relationship with their bank to ensure a steady flow of money.
In the last couple of years, when we needed money, you needed it quickly, and it was no problem to ask VR Bank or Volksbank to get the money. They knew the family, they knew the securities, they knew the character, they are very conservative, and that's why we get it without any problems.
From start-up to local employer, it took just 2 days for this electrician to get the money he needed to grow.
He's employing local employees, and so everyone is benefiting.
So do you think this type of business that we see here would have received the same support in the UK?
I think it's quite clear that it would not have received that same support.
The Sparkasse are the most well-known network of local banks. A branch can be found in almost every town or village. In Germany, there was no credit crunch. The Sparkasse and other local banks did their job, stepping in when the big high street banks stopped lending. They even increased their customers at that time.
During the crisis, 2008 to 2010, we forced the credits in this time, and our business customers could continue to work. They could invest, and there was no trouble.
And the money was available for all, no matter how small the business.
I have a friend on the other side. He helped me and understand me, and it's not a gangster.
Banking is actually very simple, and the ingredients are all there in the UK. And we actually need to set up these local banks that offer credit for local communities.
It seems the Germans have more reason to celebrate than most Europeans, and it's tradition that's got them where they are today. This has been going on for generations, and just like it, the beer is still flowing, and the banks in the towns, well, they're still lending.